Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be setting up a battlefield using some really cool trees from Monster Fight Club, trying to do an Endor themed table setup. If you haven't already, you should check out my unboxing of the Evergreen Pine Forest. That one was sent to me by Monster Fight Club. I'll put a link to it somewhere up here so you can check that out. Very cool stuff. We really kind of break down these trees and talk about different ways you can use them and everything that comes in this type of set. But if you wanted to get lots of these and kind of see or visualize how they may work if you got multiple boxes, we're going to kind of get into that today and kind of walk through an entire table setup. Monster Fight Club was very gracious enough to send out quite a few trees for us to kind of build an Endor themed table with. We are going to be using the Fantasy Flight Games Endor bunker, but outside of that, all of the trees and everything else that you're going to see is going to be all stuff from Monster Fight Club. And if you want to check that out, you should definitely, if you want to head over to Crabbok.com and look at terrain reviews, we have a whole terrain section under there under product reviews. You can also check out the link in the description below to head over to Monster Fight Club and check out some of their pre-painted terrain. And it's just, I have a lot of stuff beyond just trees, although these trees are pretty awesome. We're going to be using them in several different ways in today's video. So let's go ahead and jump right into setting up this epic table. So with all these trees set up across this board, I thought it looked really cool, but I think we need to do something a little different to make this a little more playable, because it's just a little too crowded right now. And I think there's some ways we can make this look a little bit better, but man, this is a lot of trees. So I pushed groups of the trees a little closer together now, and one of the things that this does is this allows a little bit more walkways and more paths and kind of clumps them into into bigger groups, and we can put these on top of like area terrain mats and things like that if we want to make a certain kind of area, just a big group of terrain. But there's still definitely individual trees. So we can kind of rearrange them as we see fit, sort of like there. So I kind of zoom out. Now you can see this looks a little bit more playable for a game like Legion or 40K Age of Sigmar or something like that. But I think we can still add a little more. And Monster Fight Club also happened to send me some extra goodies to make this awesome battlefield even more epic. So let's take a look at some more goodies. All right, so I've got some of the tree stumps that also come with the trees, so we can also set up certain parts of the forest that are maybe have been cut down or damaged. They also sent over some of these downed, destroyed trees as well, so we can use some of these to litter the battlefield in different ways. Maybe the empires come through and knocked a bunch of trees over, and we've got some just a little more variety in our destroyed trees. We can add a sort of a deforested area. We've also got the area of mats. In this case, I'm going to go with a little pond for one section as well. And what would a battlefield be without some heavy cover and some line of sight blocking terrain? Monster Fight Club also sent over some of their rocky terrain as well, which really works perfectly with just about any kind of setting. You can use this certainly with like snowy terrain, although they do have more specific icy versions of this, but this works really well in a forest setting as well. We've got lots of different sizes here, and they're all flat on the top, so minis will have no problem standing on those or climbing or shooting from up high as well. And these are also pretty tall as well. So we're gonna get some of these mixed in to vary up the terrain a little bit. All right, so we've got our little kind of lake area. We've got some of the, the lumberjacks have been through perhaps, or some of the destruction over in this part of the forest. We're getting back, we're gonna see some of the rocky outcroppings. We've got a few little open areas, but we're gonna do a little more. So this is kind of where we're at right now, still building it out. This is just very, very dense, more dense than most of the stuff that I've built, but we're gonna add a little bit more. We've got to add some Star Wars stuff to actually turn this into Endor. So let's do that. There we go. It is complete. All right, we've got our scout troopers. We've got a walker. We've got the bunker over there. We've got Han, Chewie, and Leia. We've got stormtroopers. We've got scout troopers. We've got another walker coming in from behind. They're being ambushed in this thick, dense battlefield. We have so many trees. It is impossible to count them all. Although, let me know in the comments if you've counted how many trees you have seen in this video. This is incredible. And here's another angle from a different side of the table. Get a little bit lower into the tree cover over here. And here's a different view. It's crazy how dense this forest is. All right, guys, so that was a quick look at how you can put together a really, really awesome table if you've got a bunch of trees. There's so many different things that people are putting together on their tables. I've seen a lot of people trying to do different Endor themes, and I think these trees really lend themselves to that aesthetic, especially with Ewoks are coming out next year. These also make great holiday gifts, so if you're interested in checking them out, again, check the links in the description below. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure you're subscribed. We are doing a lightsaber giveaway. It's running until the end of the year. All you have to do to enter to win that is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. I also going to be doing 12 Days of Life Day in December, so we're going to be doing lots of giveaways throughout December. So those are open to anybody who is a subscriber and leaves a comment on this or one of my videos. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what your favorite type of terrain is. Do you like pre-painted terrain? Do you like painting terrain yourself? Or do you like doing a little bit of both? Do you like maybe icy tables? Do you like foresty tables? Do you like desert tables? Do you like lava tables, underwater tables, alien tables? What kind of tables are your favorite to play on? Or maybe it's not about, maybe you're fine with any kind of table. I want to hear all about it. Let's get the discussion going. Also, join our Discord. We have links in the Discord in the video description below. There's plenty of cool stuff to keep the discussion going. And of course, if you want to go even further, there's links to social media as well as Patreon if you're interested in joining the team and sticking around for just a little bit longer. Speaking of patrons, I want to thank you guys so much for continuing to support the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. By the way, a little bonus for patrons. For any of the 12 Days of Life Day gifts this year that don't get claimed, you have 30 days. Once I say, boom, here's a winner, so and so, you have 30 days to claim that. And since not everybody watches all of my videos, there's a chance that some things will go unclaimed. What happens every year when I do 12 Days of Life Day giveaway is patrons will get basically anything that doesn't get claimed rolls over, and those go to patrons. So patrons get like basically double chances to win giveaways. So I thought that's pretty cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. Plus we do Patreon exclusive giveaways from time to time as well. And patrons get at the A-Wing level or higher get early access to battle reports. Speaking of battle reports, this awesome terrain is going to be featured in an upcoming Star Wars Legion battle report. So if you want to check that out, you got to stick around. Patrons do get early access to that. So if you want to check that out sooner than everybody else, you can do that at the A-Wing level or higher. So that's just one of the extra perks of being a patron, plus extra Discord roles and all kinds of cool stuff like that. All right, guys, I want to talk to you later. I want to thank you all so much for watching. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. You can't take the sky from me. Always wash your socks and party on, dudes.